Good morning class. Now this is our fifth video of chapter 14 parallel lines. We have done till question number 11. Let us start with question number 12. In question number 12 we are having the following figure. You can see angle A, B, C and D where L and M are parallel lines. P is parallel to Q. Getting? And you can see these are the angles A, B, C, D. We have to eliminate these angles. We have given this angle as 65. Now let us start solution. Given and to find is as it is from the book. L is parallel to M, P is parallel to Q. To find these angles. Okay class. Now look for the solution. Ray, you can see ray L intersect ray Q. Ray L intersect ray Q. Then A is equal to 65. Vertically opposite angle. As we can see, ray L intersect ray Q from figure. Then we can say angle A is equal to 65 degree. Its reason is vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Now again you can see L is parallel to M and considering Q as transversal, angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Why? A plus D, because both of these are parallel and Q is transversal, then A plus D is 180 consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. Now we are having angle A as 65, then we can eliminate D from here. 180 minus angle A, that is 180 minus angle A. What is the measure of angle A? 65, and it will get angle D as 115 degree. Now P is parallel to Q and M is transversal. Then angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Consecutive interior angles. Getting? Then same as angle C is equal to 180 minus angle D. 180 minus angle D, that is 115. Yes, and we will get angle C as 65. Again have a look for the in the figure. Angle C plus D, because now we have taken P is parallel to Q and considering M is as a transversal, then angle C plus D consecutive interior angles, supplementary. Now we have eliminated C, D, A we are already having. Now we have to eliminate angle B. Again L is parallel to M and considering P as transversal, now angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Reason again same, consecutive interior angles. Yes, angle B we have to eliminate. Angle C we are already having. 180 minus angle C 65, 115. Now we have eliminated all the four angles. Let us write what we have find out. Angle A as 65, angle B we have eliminated as 115, angle C 65 and angle D 115. We can see both pair of opposite sides are parallel. Then this becomes a parallelogram and opposite angles equal. We'll use these properties in the chapter of parallelogram. Right now we are using consecutive interior angles. Okay class, have a look again. In this question what we have done, we have used first vertically opposite angle, then for eliminating B, C and D we have used consecutive interior angles are supplementary. Okay class, now have a look for the next question. Let us have a look for the next question, question number 13. In question number 13, this is the figure. You can see AB is parallel to DC, AD is parallel to BC. These both pair are parallel to each other. AC is diagonal. We are having this angle as 35. You know that both of these lines are parallel. This is a transversal. We can see that y is equal to 35, alternate interior. X is equal to 40, alternate interior. There is no need to use any other property. You can do it directly just like this. Have a look. This is the figure given. AB is parallel to DC, AD is parallel to BC, AC is diagonal. We have given these four angles 35, 40. This one is X, this one is Y. To find X and Y. Let us start for the solution. You can see AD is parallel to BC and considering AC as transversal, right now these two. We are taking these two. Then X is equal to 40. Then X is equal to 40. Have a look. We are considering like this. These two lines are parallel and this is a transversal. Getting? Then this, there is a relation between alternate interior angle. You can directly write here X is equal to how much? 40 degree. Reason is alternate interior angles. Getting? Similarly, you can see right now we have taken AD is parallel to BC, then considering AB is parallel to DC. AB is parallel to DC and same transversal is AC here. AC is transversal. Then what will we have? Now we have Y is equal to 35. Y is equal to 35. Reason is again same, alternate interior angles. Yes, class done. In this question, we will use this alternate interior angle property twice and it is done. Okay. Just X40 and Y35 because both of these pairs are parallel. The next question is question number 14. Have a look for the statement again. AB is, you can see AB is parallel to CD and CA is produced to E so that you are having the angle BAE. Getting? You are having the angle measures BAE as 125. Now it is said that BAC is X, ABD is X, BDC is Y, ACD is Z. Find all these angles X, Y, Z. Okay. Let us have a look for the solution. Figure same as it is from the book. Given AB is parallel to CD and angle BAC is 125. You can write in this all these in given or you can write in this in to find again. Same. BAC X we have to find out, Y we have to find out, Z we have to find out. Have a look for the solution. Now CAE, because A is produced, CA is produced to a point T, so CA is a straight line. Then you can see X plus 125 is 180 by linear pair. This angle BAC plus angle BAE is equal to 180 linear pair. From here we can eliminate our angle X and it is same as this one. Both are X. Okay, have a look. BAC plus BAE is equal to 180 linear pair. So I will eliminate X as 55. Next we have to eliminate Y and Z. For this you can see AB is parallel to CD and right now AB is parallel to CD. First considering BD as transversal, then you can see X plus Y co-interior supplementary. Yes. Then angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. You can see angle B plus angle D is equal to 180. Reason is consecutive interior angles. Yes. Their sum is 180. Angle B is X, angle D is Y, then X plus Y is 180. Y is equal to 180 minus X. X we have already eliminated, that is 55. Then Y is equal to 180 minus 55 as 125. Now we have to eliminate our third angle as Z. Now I'll consider AB is parallel to CD and considering AC as transversal. Getting? AC as transversal, or you are having the second way, like both of these are parallel, this is a transversal, then Z is equal to 125. corresponding angle. You can do it like this also. Either do AB is parallel to CD and AC, or you can write ACE or CAE, complete angle, EAC. You can write here EAC is a transversal. Then we will write Z is equal to direct 125 corresponding angle. You can do it by two methods. Okay class, now we have eliminate our X, Y and Z. Getting? Yes, have a look for the last question number 15. In this question, just you have to tell whether the given lines are parallel or not. For this, we will check. First, we will find the eliminate the unknown angle, then we will write. Have a look for the figure question number 15, first part. You can see this one is 40, this one is 130. Class, in this question, there is no need to write more. Just find, like this one is 40, then find this angle. Yes. This angle will be a vertically opposite angle. You will find this angle as how much? This one is 40, then this one is also 40. Yes or no? But this one is 40. Either find from here or either find this one as, this one is 40, linear from linear pair you can find this one as 140. This one is 40, then you can find this one as 140. Either find this one. Both of, anyone you can find. Now you can see this, both of these angles are not equal. These are corresponding angle, but both of these are not equal. So you can see that L is not parallel to M. You will just write because corresponding angles are not equal. So L is not parallel to M. Just first we will find the angle using linear pair. In the same way, in the second question, you can see this one is 35. Getting? Either find from alternating vertically opposite angle or same as find this as linear pair. 180 minus 35, how much? 145. Now you can see both of these angles are equal, but these are corresponding angles. So the lines will be parallel. You can see that because corresponding angles are equal, so line L will be parallel to M. Getting? Complete written we have already done. In the last question you can see 60. Either find from linear pair. This one has 180 minus 60 as 120. Now you can see both of these angles are corresponding angle, but their measure is not same. Again you can say because corresponding angles are not equal, so lines will not parallel. Corresponding angles are not equal, so given lines L will not parallel to M. Getting class? Just give this. Now we have finished this exercise. Your homework is complete, your exercise 14. Now we'll continue with our next chapter in our next video, chapter 15. Okay class? Okay.